Good morning, students. Welcome to your computer class. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about MS Excel. Well, this video is a revision video of a topic that we have already discussed in class 7th. Let's begin. So first we have to understand what is MS Excel. As you have learned earlier, it is a spreadsheet package available in MS Office Suite. It is used for arranging data in a tabular format. Well, this MS Excel application is a part of our MS Office Suite. In this MS Office Suite, we have multiple softwares like MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Access, and Microsoft Picture Manager. By using these softwares, we can perform multiple operations like we can type our documents, we can create presentations, and we can edit pictures. Similarly, in the same package, we have this MS Excel. This MS Excel is a spreadsheet software. Basically, a spreadsheet is a data processing tool through which we can arrange or analyze our data. As you can see in this picture, it is a spreadsheet. This spreadsheet is in a table-like structure. You must be able to see these columns and these rows. Fine. So in general, whenever we type something in this spreadsheet, that data will be stored in a tabular format, and then it becomes very easy for the user or the programmers to analyze this data. Generally, it is used as a data analysis tool. It means we use this MS Excel mostly for analyzing our data values. File extension of MS Excel is .xls and .xlsx. Well, in general, whenever you will save this MS Excel file, your files will be saved with this .xls or .xlsx extension. Well, for all the new versions of MS Office, the extension will be .xlsx. It means if you are using any version that is either Office 7 or higher than Office 7, in that case your version will be or your file extension will be .xlsx. But if in case you are using any lower version, in that case your files will be saved with .xls. Fine. Now let's explore this window a bit. As you are able to see in this window, we have this table-like structure here. We have some numbers on this side and we have some alphabets on this side. Fine. So now in our next slide we will discuss about the components that we have in this window. So as you all are able to see in this window, this topmost bar is termed as our title bar. In this title bar you can see we have this term Book 1 and then this Microsoft Excel. This Book 1 is the default name of our Excel application. Fine. So it means whenever you will make a file of MS Excel, by default it will be named as Book 1, or it can be book and then any other number as per the sequence. Fine. Well, just after this title bar, we have these window control buttons. Fine. We have three buttons here. It is minimize, it is maximize, and this one is for closing our Excel application. On this side you can see this office button. Through this office button we can save or print our Excel documents or our Excel spreadsheets. Just after this bar we have this menu bar. Fine. And it is the menu ribbon. Fine. In this menu ribbon we have multiple menu options like home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, and some other options are there. Fine. In the home tab we can get all the necessary options which are required for typing our data. And on this insert tab we will get some controls to insert columns, rows in our table, and we can also insert some other objects like images, links, and some smart shapes. Now let's move further. As you will go downwards, you will find this little bar on this side. This bar of Excel window is termed as the cell address bar. On this side, you will get an address of your active cell. It means whichever cell you will select or the cell in which you must be typing, that cell's address will be on this cell address bar. And this next bar is the formula bar. Now, for performing all your operations or all your mathematical calculations, we can use formulas in MS Excel. And all these formulas are generally written in this formula bar. Now let's move further to learn about more components. So first we will discuss about workbook and worksheet. A file in MS Excel is called as workbook. It means if you are opening any MS Excel document, that MS Excel document will be termed as a workbook. It has various sheets and these sheets are termed as or are called as worksheets. Fine. So it means when you will open this Excel book, inside this Excel book you will get multiple sheets and these sheets will be termed as our worksheets. Fine. As you can see on this bottom section, we have three sheets here. Sheet 1, Sheet 2 and Sheet 3. So these are the sheets that we have on MS Excel window. Fine. So now, it simply means that whenever you will open any new MS Excel spreadsheet file, so in that spreadsheet file, your document will be termed as the workbook and the table in which you are working on, that table will be termed as your worksheet. Fine. And by default, we have three sheets here, Sheet 1, Sheet 2 and Sheet 3. And these are the active sheets of our Excel by default. Now we will discuss about the rows. Well, as we know that Excel has a tabular structure, on this tabular structure for writing our data, we have to use some rows and some columns. Now let's see. Row. The horizontal lines in a worksheet are called as row. Each row has a heading that are numbers ranging from 1 to 1048576. Well, you have to learn this number. It's a very important term. And now let's discuss what is it. As you can see in this table, I have highlighted this row. Well, it is a row. So a row is a horizontal arrangement of our data. Fine. On this side, you can see that every row has a unique number, numbered as 1, 2, 3 and so on. Fine. So these numbers are representing our row. In MS Excel, each row will have a unique number. Fine. And there are total 1048576 rows. It means it has 10,48,576 rows. Now columns. The vertical lines in a worksheet or the vertical arrangement of data in a worksheet is termed as column. They have alphabetical headings at the top ranging from A to XFT, and there are total 16,384 columns in a worksheet. Well, as you can see, in all these columns we have some column letters like A, B, C, D and so on. Fine. So total we have A to XFD. Fine. And all total we have 16,384 columns in our Excel worksheet. Fine. So you have to learn this initial value, you have to learn this final value, and you have to learn this number of columns that we have on this worksheet. Now we will learn about the most important component of this sheet, that is a cell. In general, a cell is an intersection of a column and a row. As you can see, on this column C and on this row 3, the intersection of this column and this row is creating this particular cell. Fine. So in this picture, this side, you can see on this side, the cell address of the selected cell is C3. Fine. The cell which I have selected on this side, it will be termed as, or it will be named as C3. Fine. And the borders that you are able to see, these borders are called as cell pointer. MS Excel has some built-in tools. So functions are one of these built-in tools of MS Excel. Well, as we are creating some spreadsheets, so it means when you will write some numerical data, it is a possibility that you have to perform some calculations over that data. So for performing all the mathematical calculations and for applying some other type of operations on that data, we have some built-in functions present in MS Excel. Functions are pre-designed formulas that are already available in MS Excel. Every function has a specific task and we can directly use them to get the desired output. Fine. So it means that in MS Excel we have so many built-in functions and we can use these built-in functions to perform our operations. In MS Excel, every function begins with an equals to symbol. Fine. So it means every MS Excel function, whenever you are writing any MS Excel function, you have to start that function with the equals to sign. The syntax of the function will be like this. There will be an equal to sign, function name, and then that function name will be followed by the arguments. These arguments are the values, the cell ranges or the conditions that we are passing in our function. Fine. So it is the simple definition of functions in MS Excel. So after this we will learn about some functions and then we will practice them. So some commonly used functions are given in this table. The first function that we have to discuss is the sum function. Fine. This function is used to add the numbers in the specified range of cells. And for performing this operation you have to write it like this. Then second function we have is average function. This average function is used to calculate the average of the numbers in the specified range of cells. The next is product. For multiplying the numbers or for calculating the product, we can use the product function of MS Excel. It can be written like this. Then next we have max. Max stands for maximum. Fine. So for finding the largest value, we can use the max function. With the help of this max function, you can get the largest numerical value which is written in that particular area or that cell range. Then at last we have min function. This min function is generally used to find the smallest value in that cell range. So now let's see. We will use some of these functions and we will check the output. So now let's see. We have the simple table over here. We have two columns with some data values and then we have these three columns with some labels on them. The first column is sum, the next is for product, and the third one is for the average. So on this cell we will use our sum function. For using the sum function, you will write equals to sum, then you have to use the bracket and then we have to select these cells. Fine. The selection of cell is termed as cell range. Then we have to close the bracket and we have to press the enter key. When you will do so, you will get your sum here. Fine. You can check it manually, it will be correct. Fine. And now we have to repeat this similar operation for all the remaining cells. So let me tell you a trick here. Well, are you able to see this little box over here? This little box is termed as a fill pointer. You have to place your cursor over this and then you have to double click. When you will do so, it will automatically calculate the sum. I hope you have got this. The next one is product. For calculating the product, we will write equals to product and then we have to select the cell range. Fine. And then we have to close the bracket and we have to press the enter. Fine. So here's our product of these two numbers. Now we will do the same thing. We will click on this fill pointer and then we have to press the double click. Fine. So it will automatically give you the product. You don't have to copy and paste this formula again and again. Now the next one is the average one. For calculating average, we will write equals to and then average. Fine. You have to write this complete term, AVERAGE, fine, because I have found that some of you have a habit of writing AVG only. And after writing this much, you have to press the enter key, fine. Now again we will do the same thing. We have to select this fill handle and then we will do the double click, fine. So here we have made this simple spreadsheet. It's a simple worksheet where we have calculated the sum, product and average. I hope you have liked this video. Fine. I hope you have liked this video. Thank you so much for watching.